In at 5, tough guy actor and director Clint Eastwood.
You've got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky?
And Clint was feeling pretty lucky in 1986 when he successfully ran for mayor of his adopted hometown, Carmel by the Sea. He was only in office for 2 years, but he kept a hand in politics. Siding with John McCain in 2012 against Barack Obama, Clint gave an imaginary Obama a dressing down in a weird speech to an empty chair.
I've got Mr. Obama sitting here.
A valiant effort, but Obama won. In at 4, pop star Sonny Bono.
I got you, babe.
He's still the only member of Congress to have ever had a #1 pop song in America. He split from his wife and singing partner Cher in 1975, but soon found a new love, politics.
Right Honorable Sonny Bono.
He ran for mayor of Palm Springs, California in 1988 after the local council frustrated his plans to open a restaurant. And he won. Bono then went one better and became a Californian congressman from 1995 until his death in 98. In at 3, Jesse the Body Ventura. Jesse enjoyed a long career as a professional wrestler. He also had a few small but cool parts in films like Predator.
I ain't got time to breathe.
But in 1989, Ventura ran a no-nonsense campaign against the Democrats and Republicans to become the governor of Minnesota.
I promise you I will do the best job that I can do.
He was an outsider, spoke bluntly to reporters, and urged people not to vote for politics as usual. And he won. Sounds familiar? In at 2, the governator himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Not content with being the most successful bodybuilder and highest paid movie star, he also became governor of America's most populous state, California, in 2003. That's after the people there voted to recall the incumbent, a total recall, you might say. He'd never held public office before, but was the best-known candidate. He's had his critics, including Donald Trump, who tweeted Arnie did a really bad job as governor. But the running man must have done something right. He won 2 terms. If he'd been born in America, perhaps he'd have been president.
Hey Donald, I have a great idea. Why don't we switch jobs?
And finally, the king of the political jungle, the 40th president of the United States, Ronald Reagan.
You want to forget years of persecuting a girl whose only crime was growing up to be fine and decent?
For 3 decades, Ronnie acted his heart out alongside screen legends like Humphrey Bogart. But unlike Bogey, he never became a huge star. He was, though, wildly popular with voters, winning 2 terms as governor of California. Then 2 terms as US president, easily beating Jimmy Carter in 1980, winning 44 out of 50 states to become America's oldest elected president. And then he destroyed Walter Mondale in 84, winning every state except Mondale's home state of Minnesota. It was the largest electoral college victory in history. His fans credit him with everything from ending the Cold War,
we have made history,
to saving the US economy. And when he left office in 1989, he enjoyed an approval rating of 68%, around twice as much as Donald Trump, who's barely had a year in office.